What's up, everybody? My name is Micah. If you guys enjoyed this reading, remember to hit the like on the video and comment down in the comment section what you guys think. All right, so we're gonna be pulling a general message. What is the word of the day, Spirit? We have joy, right? Joy. And show you guys are having joy in whatever it is that you do. Understand happiness really is wealthy and is really more important than anything that you're gonna receive in this lifetime. You want to be happy with everything you do. And if there's things that can become overwhelming, you can set it up to where you can find things within it that are happy. Like I don't know if you guys are in a situation right now where you're working somewhere where you don't want to work. You can always find little things in her I don't know what it could be. It could be the ability to come in a little later than other jobs. I don't know what it is, but try to find things that do kind of make you feel a little bit better, because for the meantime, while you're having to work where you are, there's no point in always thinking negative, because that's just going to make things worse. We can try to find things, like I know when I was working at certain jobs, I would find things that I would enjoy doing. That way my mind will be on this specific things. That way I still get the job done without having to get the job done while thinking negatively, which affects my whole day. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a quick trick. Try to find things that you have joy, or that you do seek as joyful within whatever it is that you're doing, right? So joy was your message. All right, guys, we're gonna start this reading. Here we go. Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay, first what we have is go deeper, right? Whatever it is that you do, there's always a way that you can, I want to say, tweak it a little bit, right? I've found situations where I was able to advance it a little bit better. And sometimes just scheduling your routine can switch up a little bit, and it's all just experience that comes with it. I don't know what it is that you guys do, but what I can say is there's always room for growth. There's always a little extra minute or two that you could put into something that's going to develop you into the character that you wish to be. And a lot of times, if you found my videos and you're interested in the spirituality side of things, and you're interested in having faith and believing in something, that is where the ultimate thing comes from. Now, if you're interested in believing in something, 9 out of 10 times, you're willing to do the work to achieve the goals that you wish to achieve. I don't know if it's a house, I don't know if it's a car, I don't know if it's an apartment, I don't know what it is that's directly that's driven you to be more spiritual. But what I can say, spirituality is comes on a belief. And when we believe in something, we're willing to do the work. And when I say willing to do the work, I mean there's always room for growth. So that's where it says dig deeper or go deeper. It's just mainly stating that there's always more energy that you could pull out of thin air, practically. You know what I'm saying? Even when you feel like everything is taking up your time and things like that, there's always room. So I just encourage you guys to sit down and think about it, and just try to find any form of way of that you can use your time to the best situation possible where you can reach those goals that you're trying to achieve, right? Okay. Next message. The next one is trust all will be well. This is like these are the times that you lost everything, and you're in this journey and you feel like everything is not going the way you planned it all to go, and these are the times that can make or break you. But having that belief system, as I say with the spirituality journey, it's just having that belief system that you know that this is all a part of the process, right? You understand that everything will work itself out, and trusting all will be well is just your confirmation for whatever it is that you might be going through, or whatever it is. Like, put it like this: you've been through things in the past and you've overcame them. You're still living, you're still surviving. You survived it, you overcame it. I want you guys to use that as data to say, all right, I've done it before, I can do it again, right? Okay, so trust all will be well. Okay. Next one we have is step into your powers. A lot of times we all have characteristics. Everybody does things differently. So nobody's better than the next person, but everybody has their own level. 1 second. Take it off like a plane. If we play the pass. Like I said, everybody has their own situations. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Your way might, not be like what people may think of as the right way or the wrong way or whatever. But if you have your own way and it's working for you, then go with your own flow. You know what I mean? Don't allow people to. There's difference between somebody giving you positive or even criticism. But there's one thing when people try to change you with it. If you're comfortable doing what you're doing, your craft and things like that, and you're running your business or whatever it is, or you're trying to adapt into a business, whatever it is, I would you go. You're training. I don't care what it is. You read it. I don't care. What I'm just trying to show you guys is there's gonna be situations where you just have to focus on bettering yourself and developing your own form of lifestyle. And this is stepping into your power. This is understanding you have power. Everybody has their own unique way of doing things. And I want you guys to recognize your gifts and control your gifts. Develop your gifts. Everybody's different. That's what makes the world so amazing, because everybody's unique. Everybody can add their own little taste, their own little flavor. And I want you guys to practice those things, right? Okay. So the next one we have is keep your heart open. This is like having an open mind, right? This is confirmation for you guys if you guys have ever been enclosed or felt like, I don't know if it's a trauma relationship and things like that. A lot of times, if you ask and you shall receive. So if you've gone through relationships and things like that, and they probably didn't make out the way that you planned them to, we need to start asking for the divine partnership, right? We ask for a lot of safety, and we ask for good health, and we pray for these type of things. But it can also occur during relationships as well. And keeping the heart open is kind of like not allowing your heart to be shut off or from trying new relationships. Of course, you can look for the red flags and the green ticks. How I like to look at it is the benefits of just looking out for like natural things, like, okay, this person likes to go to this place. I don't really like to go to that place, so me and that person is not a match. You know what I mean? You can take those obvious situations out of your life, but when it comes on to the divine partnership, they can happen at any given moment. And I want you guys to start requesting for that. Just because something might have happened to you in the past, I want you guys to capitalize off of this by learning that there are divine angels out here that are going to help you find your divine partnership, your twin flame, things like that. So I want you guys to remain having your heart open. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you guys talk to some people, they will tell you that they thought that they couldn't find their partner until something happened. They met them at a restaurant or whatever, and it's like it was like a perfect match. And they do exist. You know what I mean? Believe me. I'm not a relationship advisor or anything like that, but I am married, and I can tell you that my divine partnership came just like that, where I thought that, I from my ex, I thought, it wasn't gonna happen until I just accepted it, and I was like, what, Lord, if you feel like I need it. Once I moved on, and it's like they saw that I was moving on, the spirituality saw that I was moving on. It's like miraculously, here comes my wife. So it's just crazy how things do work out. You know what I'm saying? So just keep your heart open. I just want to elaborate on that, but keep your heart open. Okay. Leave the past behind. Like I just said, and it's like confirming what I just said. I did say that I was in a relationship and I left it. Once I realized it wasn't working and it wasn't meant to be, there's only so much chance that you can give it. You gotta leave it behind. You gotta not necessarily, you could forgive, for what happened in the past. This could go not just relationships, but it could go through numerous things. And leaving the past behind is just kind of moving on with your life, right? There's no way that you're gonna be able to build a new house if you keep reminiscing on the old house, or you keep you can't build a new house without demolishing the old house. That's the whole purpose of building a brand new house over the old house. You know what I mean? You're like literally building it on. Now, if you want to refurbish something, or renovate something, then that's different. You want to fix what's been broken. But if you want a whole new house, whole new relationship, whole new situation, you gotta just let go of whatever was previously there, right? So just leave the past behind, let it go, and just move on, right? Okay. All right, next one we have is go for it. I don't know if this is a confirmation. And look, I saw something on YouTube, and it was like this situation where this person must have tried something new, and they failed at it. And I just want to elaborate on that. You know, a lot of times we'll have like these failure moments where we feel like it wasn't worth it or whatever the case is. I want to mention to you guys this. In my living room, there is like a sign that says like collect moments, not things. And sometimes you go through situations not specifically to gain from them, but to just get the experience. I don't know what is it. Hopefully it's something positive, right? Hopefully it's something like good for a new job or changing positions, trying something new. But if it's of course, if it's under the divine, and you guys know that doing to others, you want to do to you, and you know how the divine works. So if it's under the divine and it was something what the angels would approve of, I say go for it. Whatever it is, just try it out. Sometimes failure is not about it might have not worked at that moment. Failure is just about you quitting. Now, if it doesn't work out, then it probably wasn't for you, but it could be just an experience, a moment, something that you could tell your kids or your nephews and your nieces, something that you can mention in a playful storyline. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you do great at it, you succeed at it, but it could just be a moment. If it's gonna bother you if you don't try it, you know what I mean? If there's something that's eating you up inside to just try it, and you never try it, what's just gonna happen is you're just gonna regret that you never even gave it a chance. You know what I'm saying? So go for it. If this is confirming anything that you've been thinking about doing, opening up a restaurant, I don't know what it is. I don't want to really put too much out there because I don't want to change you guys' mindset. But whatever it is that you've been thinking about, that could be a confirmation for you guys. If you guys have been thinking about trying something new, think it through. This could be for that reason, right? You could be thinking it through. If you are trying something new, you could think it through before you begin. A lot of times we often want to try something new, but we don't necessarily have the ambition enough to even start the task. Probably because we don't really care for it that much. And by doing so, we would know if we think it through, right? If we sat down and thought about it, like generally, like just to give it a thorough think about type of vibe, we would see that if we actually want to go through with it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, if we think about something and we think about the consequences, the benefits, and we weigh it out, you'll tell yourself, hey, it's worth it to me, or hey, it's not worth it to me. Like, people go to school for 10 years to be a lawyer, but they're really passionate about prosecution, or not just prosecution, I don't want to make it seem like that, but the argument statements, winning cases, you know what I'm saying? Just different things. They're really ambitious about that type of field. And like I said, I didn't say this, but when it comes down to money, you can get money any field. Just because something gives you money doesn't mean that that thing that you're doing to get the money is gonna be ambitious enough. It has to be ambitious to a point where it's something eternally inside you that just gets it flare, gets it going. And of course, you're not gonna really know fully until you try these tasks, but you can definitely weigh it out to really ask yourself, hey, is it worth it? Am I willing to take a loss if I try it? You know what I mean? So just think it through, whatever it is that you do. I want to make sure you guys are thinking it through. Remember, everything does have a consequence, a negative and a positive reaction. We just got to think it through before we begin the task at hand. So the last one we have is open up to change. Sometimes I have these situations where I'm so used to robotically doing things where like I feel like I'm confident in just knowing exactly what got going on, but a lot of times I've found that I've grown massively just by switching up a little bit. Like sometimes, like I remember a couple of days ago, I wasn't able to do a video, and I would I used to get like kind of upset because I'm like at myself, because I used to be like, dang, I was supposed to, it might have been me not waking up directly at 5 o'clock or whatever, because I have like this routine or whatever. So sometimes I'll have situations where I don't get things done, and I'll be like, man, I'll be upset with myself. But I have to realize that there are specific days are kind of break days where I can use that to plan it out a little bit better. Okay, what's the reason why I didn't, like, did I go to sleep late? Because if I went to sleep late, how can I wake up early? You see what I'm saying? So I have to kind of use those days, because the day is already, like, say you already missed a scheduled day or whatever, like say you missed an appointment or whatever, the least you could do is just sit down and plan it out to where, all right, how can I make sure that I'm thorough the next time? And what happens is you develop in a better environment. Like you're able to plan it out, so then you're more advanced than you were before, right? Because now it's like you gain a little bit more from switching up. So just be open to change, have that open mindset, because sometimes things do change for the better. Like it's like moving in a new house, right? It's like imagine this, it's like having, let's say for an example, you guys had a house, right? And you guys had all the same furniture in the house, but then you got like a motive to move somewhere else, and you decided you was gonna sell all your furniture and get new furniture. When you first move into the new house and you don't have furniture yet, it could be almost a little bit uncomfortable than when you were staying in your regular house. But being open to change, of course, you can get better furniture. You can, you might have the house with the pool. What I'm just trying to show you guys in a materialistic way is being open to change, and just having that open mindset will most likely help you be in a better predicament, right? But let's also think things through, and let's weigh the options as well, right? I just want to, that's all I really want to just speak on, is make sure you guys are weighing out the options, and also having the willingness to be open to change. Remember, your message of the day was joy. Ensure that whatever it is you're doing is bringing you joy, and if it's not, try to look for things in the moment, because I know a lot of you guys have like responsibilities and things like that. I was there at one point as well, so I can't relate it to that. And I can't say personally, I used to always look at things that, like I used to work in a grocery store, and we used to have stacked potatoes, and I would try to stack a potato wall. You know what I mean? I would try to look for things within it because I'm gotta work there, so it's like, might as well make it fun. Might as well not, look for things in it that bring the, you have perks, you have benefits to it. So look for those type of things, right? Look for the benefits in whatever it is that you do, and just try to kind of put your mind in a positive state to get through the day, just until you can get up out of there, right? But thank you guys so much for tuning in on this reading. I was just trying to see if I had any more things to say. That is gonna end this reading here. If you guys enjoyed it, hit a like on the video. If you guys would like to subscribe, if you're new, post notifications to know exactly when I drop a video, and comment section. You guys want to leave any comments, feel free to. I would recommend leaving, or I would encourage you guys to leave like some wisdom quotes and things like that, to kind of spread the education a little bit, spread the knowledge. Maybe leave one of your own quotes. That'd be amazing. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Remember to just run the likes up, hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video.